guys, Winter Wolf here. Exciting news. King Z and I are about to welcome you back to the channel because we've been cooking. We've got something coming for you. We're going to be working on a new podcast. King Z is going to drop details on you in a second. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we want to do because we are going to try and do some stuff different here. First of all, we're going to cover everything nerddom has to offer. Look at the wall behind me. You can see everything from gaming to comics to movies. There's loads of stuff going on. So if you want to talk classic 70s slashers, you want to talk Michael Myers, bumping into the 80s with Freddy and Jason, bumping into on anything current day, we're with that. If you want to do classic Trek, Doctor Who, even obscure things from fantasy that King Z might like Willow or Beastmaster or Deathmaster, any of those things, we're going to cover all of that stuff on the channel here because we love talking about these things. We're going to do things a little bit different too. We're getting into some creative cuts, but I'm going to let King Z tell you about those things right now.
Hey everybody, Teen Z here, your once and only teen. That's right, we're going to give you some of the hottest takes and some of the biggest news stories circling the entertainment industry. And on top of that, we're going to have some fun. If you're not new to the channel, you've seen us pop up videos where we rank some things, we do a couple drafts, we have a little fun. We're going to keep that going here in this new idea that we're running here. And from there, we're also going to throw in a couple other things, some things that we call like the writer's room, where we come up with interesting takes on stuff that failed at the box office, but how they could have still made it work because it was a good idea, just poorly executed. So with that, Winter Wolf, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, most definitely, King Z, and thanks for the intro. Dude, Winter Wolf here again, founder of the channel, brought King Z in early, 25-year healthcare veteran, but longtime, lifetime fan of all things genre. But if you guys are ready to talk about all of those subjects I just mentioned, that's what we're going to do. I'm proud father of one 8-year-old winter pup and a couple of other step pups as well. And I'm bringing them into the classic aspects of the genre because these stories are important to me. And I think they need to be handed back down to generations to come. That way we can always remember where we came from. But King Z, tell us a little bit about you.
So you might be asking yourself why you're going to listen to these two middle-aged men talk about and whine about, or whatever you want to call what we're doing with the entertainment industry. And I'm going to tell you, we come with a long background in industry. I'm talking about, I have 21 years in the military. Then I have 7 years in the entertainment industry, and I've worked all different aspects of the entertainment industry. I've written, I've directed, I've worked the camera, I've done lighting and been a grip, I've worked the art department. I think the only ones I haven't done is hair and makeup, and that's because they actually require talent. So I have a good working knowledge of the industry and how things work, talking to many producers, executive producers, and some familiar faces in the entertainment industry. But on top of that, I've been a fan of genre of fantasy and sci-fi inspiring novelists. As I said, I've been a writer on a film. So that's where we come from. And that's why I believe we'll bring something a little bit different than what those other channels offer you. And that's why you want to subscribe to our channel. But Winter Wolf, tell them what we're talking about here.
Well, dude, we're going to cover a lot of bases from everything, like I said, from movies to gaming. We're going to talk tabletop gaming in places because I know there's a couple of topics on that in that area that you're into. We're definitely going to add more novel talk in here because we love sci-fi, military thriller, horror books, fantasy stuff. That I'm probably the biggest Dresden fan on the internet, talking about that all the time. So we're going to cover all of those bases. You want to drop back into a Dresden verse book? I'm down. You want to talk Crystal Shard? Give me a call. You want to talk something Tom Clancy? The guy in the blue shirt's the guy you want to call for that kind of stuff. But the part I'm most excited about the Kings he mentioned are going to be these deep cut creative kind of maneuvers that we're going to take into films that just didn't do what they could have done. We're going to talk about stories that are reaching almost back to antiquity, why something might have got canceled or dropped or shelved. It's all going to come down to the craft and the trade. That's what we're going to cut into. We're going to get into the news, sure, but we're also going to deep cut into the technical side of those kind of things. Kingsy, you want to tell them when FrostCast is starting?
So you might be asking what this new show is, and he just dropped a little bit of the name right there. That's right. Our new show is going to be called The Winter Wolf's Den FrostCast. That's right. This is going to be coming every Wednesday night at 9 to 10 p.m. live here on YouTube. We're going to be going live and keep this consistent so you know when you get all your news for the entertainment industry, for the nerdverse, for the nerd sphere, for all of you who are like us. This is for you guys. That's right. Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Kingsley, where can we be found?
So you right now you find us on YouTube. We're going to have our podcast here as well on our channel, so you can always find us in those two locations. But we will not only be there. We'll be starting this as a video podcast on Spotify starting
Yeah.
this August, as well as the audio version pushed out to all your favorite podcast platforms. So look for us, find us, give us that 5-star rating if you're catching the audio only version, and go ahead, subscribe there. And if you want to, I know Spotify, you can do a little donation, help the channel. I will not
Keep the lights on.
Yeah, that's right. I am not too proud to beg for money. So here we go. So help us out so we can help you out and keep bringing you this big content. But if you're here on YouTube, and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of FrostCast. I know I don't want to miss it, and I got to be here. And also, make sure you hit that thumbs up. That helps us in the algorithm, gets us out there, supposedly.